Hey, what's up guys? It is DJ. Today is going to be one of the biggest news videos that we've had in a while. We've got 103 mods on the testing list and we have 10 modders to talk about. It's going to be a long one. Let's check it out. Starting off with the mods in testing. Today we have 103 mods on the list. 53 of those are in stage 1 or PC testing, and 50 are in stage 2 or console testing. Some notable mods on the PC list include the Bestway Retriever SLT, which we're going to talk about later, Pancake Production, and John Deere 445. Also in PC testing, we have the Cat 7495 HD, Dredge Creek, Alaska, Wally, and Westbridge Hills. Rounding out the PC list, we have Crater Lake 22, Volvo N10, Case IH 165, Harvest Valley, Grisoni CRX Series, and the Case IH Axleflow 130. Jumping down to console testing, we have some notable ones like Lost World, Clausaria 2500-3000, and the John Deere 8R EU Series. Also in testing, we have the Deutz DO6 Series, Flatbed Service Truck, Hot Air Productions, and Disinfection Basin? What is that? Rounding out the console list, we have Evergreen Valley, Lizard Maverick X3, John Deere 3010-3020, Lizard Rumbler, Stonepicker Forge Pickup Trailer, and the 2017 Pickup Emergency Edition. With all that being said, we still have 229 mods sitting waiting to be tested, and the current average waiting time for newly submitted mods is about 12 work days. There are tons of awesome mods in testing today, so make sure to go back through to see any that I didn't mention. Real quick, we've got no update to SteamDB in the last couple weeks. My guess of seeing an announcement this week looks to be a bad guess, but there's still time. This DLC has not followed the pattern that we've seen in the past, but I am checking in on it every day to see if it changes and shows the name of the next DLC. However, Giants will likely announce it on their social medias at the same time that it changes, but still, 15 days. Oof, that is a long time since the last update. I wonder what they're waiting on. What do you think the holdup is? Let me know in the comments. Jumping over to modern news, Slush's Modding reveals another mod that they're working on, the 1988 Chevrolet Custom, aka the Lizard Pickup 1988 Custom. Hey, that's the same year I was born. Awesome. After doing some research, Slush's Modding found a real-life project where this truck was created on top of the Chevy D 11,000-14,000 model. Since they already have that mod in-game for all platforms, well, it'd be fairly easy for them to do in Farm Sim as well, so they did it! The mod is still in progress and will be for all platforms. Customization options range from wheels and tires, liveries, beds, colors, of course, and some auxiliary lights on top. There's still a lot that we don't know about this mod, but if it is built on the 14,000, we can expect to see pricing starting around 15,000, maybe 20,000, power rating of 130 horsepower, top speed around 80 miles per hour as well. These stats could change, but that's what we see on the 14,000. Man, what a cool mod. Next, Connect Modding have announced that their next set of mods will be the Case IH Magnum AFS 260, the Puma 185, and the Puma 230. These are not just normal mods, but a collaboration between Connect Modding and Case IH Brazil. Remember that pic that we saw last week of Connect Modding and JA Modding at Case IH? Well, here's our result. We've been seeing a lot of other modders doing collaborations with brands lately as well, and this is just another one to add to the list. These models are specifically meant for sugarcane use, but of course, you can use them for anything that you have. Connect and JA Modding are both from Brazil, so sugarcane mods make sense. We do have some specifics regarding the Magnum 260. It's got 284 horsepower, power shift transmission, 788 liters of fuel, is 24 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour, weighs 13.4 tons. We've got tire options, front weights, window tint, rear hitch, seat material, rear couplers, which I don't know how that's different from rear hitch, and lights. Thank you, Google Translate, for helping me with those. Connect Modding also teased the date of March 29th, 2024, so I would assume that that's when they're going to be releasing these. That's all we've got as far as specifics go right now, but I'm sure that they'll be releasing more information on the two Puma models soon, so stay tuned for that. Speaking of JA Modding, they dropped some more screenshots of the modeling process on their Massey Ferguson 283, and they want to give you the opportunity to add your own ideas to the mod. JA is currently asking for any ideas or suggestions that you may have for features or modifications to the Massey 283 to be implemented in the final version. They're taking suggestions on the Facebook page as well as a WhatsApp group, so let them know what you want to see. Unfortunately, they have announced, for some reason, that they will not be making mods for Modhub anymore, so you probably won't hear me talking much about them from here on out. at least in the news videos. One modder that we haven't heard from in a while is Dince Modding, but today they're back with us to showcase their next mod heading to Modhub, the 2020 John Deere 8R. Yeah, we've got a few of these now, but hey, what's one more option, right? This version will have quite a bit of customization options. It sports some good specs too. Pricing starts at $235,000. Engines range from 326 to 485 horsepower. We have a 24 or 32 mile per hour transmission option. We have lighting livery, that's pretty cool. We have the Starfire, additional light configurations with halogen or LED, displays, radio, seat material, seat controls, fenders, exhaust, warning signs, front mount, wheels and tires, and additional equipment. The mod features custom sounds and is prepared for precision farming. It's got the passenger stripped on the buddy seat and supports IC. The last 3 mods that they have on Modhub were for all platforms, and I don't think this one will be any different, although they have been releasing PC-only mods for the past 6 months, so we'll just have to wait and see. That's it for tractors, but we do have some harvester news. Agritono says that their John Deere S7 mod is about 99% done, at least it was a few days ago. By this point, I would suspect that they're going through the final tweaks and changes before sending the mod off for testing for all platforms. The combine was released to the world only a few weeks ago, and in a short amount of time, Agritono has already got it made and ready to rock. In real life, John Deere offer 4 engines between 382 horsepower and 617 horsepower, placing it perfectly between the X9 and their T-Series. As far as I can tell, there's no headers coming with this, but Agritono has a full line of John Deere HDF headers on Modhub, ranging from 35 foot to 50 foot. They've even got a fictional 62 foot version that they're working on, so I think we'll probably be covered with mods that we already have in this case. Since Agritono has made both of them, I'm sure they'll be testing them together, so no worries. Keep an eye out for this one. The S7 is going to be a go-to for medium to large farms. But if you don't want to use one of those headers, maybe the MacDon 974 by Casarius Modding is more your style. Though they are making this one to pair with their Case IH 2388 combine, and it's got a Case IH 2062 branded version. Still, MacDon looks great on the front of anything that you put it on, so there you go. Casarius does say that the model is 100% done on the header, and now they're working on the transport kit for it. They've also said that the mod is for all platforms, but my guess would be that the all platforms version will be the Case IH, maybe a Lizard branded version of that MacDon, but the MacDon itself will probably be coming to PC and Mac only, we don't have, well, MacDon on consoles. It's interesting though, because Giants clearly showed the MacDon headers on a New Holland CR11 in Farm Sim 22 last November, but haven't said or showed anything off since. My guess is that they'll both be coming in the next game, which we all assume will be Farm Sim 25. But again, as always, we'll have to wait and see. Here's a cool one. Custom Modding has their custom semi-truck trailer manure tanker thing in game for what I believe is the first time. In the background, we also have the Case IH Steiger 715 Quad Trek, which we're all waiting for. They also have their James Way slurry tanker. But the star of the show is front and, well, it's on the right. Previous teases of the model have shown the tank itself to be very muted in color with very vibrant accessories and attachments. But when shown in game, the tank is much more shiny and the accessories are a little bit more dull. This is not a bad thing. It looks super good. It's also worth mentioning that Custom Modding have a certain color grading that they use on every screenshot and video. Kind of looks a little bit brownish, so take it for face value. Could be different in your game, you never know. Speaking of your game, when can you expect to see it in your game, you ask? Well, we have no idea, but we'll keep you updated when that changes. Somebody that we haven't talked about in a long time, since September of last year, Solar Guy Modding. It is Bestway Retriever SLT. Told you we'd talk about it. This is back in testing today, and I wanted to showcase it again as we've gotten a lot of new viewers since then. This is a gooseneck trailer which allows you to pick up, transport, and drop off headers using a pickup truck instead of needing to use a combine for loading and unloading. It also sounds like it'll have hookups for forage harvester headers and 3-point attachments, which is super cool. Of course, we'll have some great customization options, like 20 different models with different axles, links, those are in the 20 different models, plus for each one specifically, you can do beacons, a spare tire, loading deck, loading ramps, capacity for fuel, and a lot of colors. Check out Solar Guy Modding's live stream from September 24th for all the customization and features that you need to see. And if you're curious, you can see the demonstration of it around 8 minutes in, a customization around 19 minutes in. as always, tell him DJ sent you. And we've got a couple quick topics, so we'll jump through them. AW Modding's working on a new shovel mod to add to his shovel pack. Currently, that pack only has one model with 2 variants of realistic and unrealistic, but now it'll have 2 models. And lastly, BC Bueller Farms is adding a little dash for smaller farms that don't need an entire semi-trailer nurse trailer. The trailer's epic, but we all know that not everyone has a semi-truck on their farm or even room for something that big. This should help those farms significantly and give them another option for refilling sprayers. And this segue to the outro should help significantly if you need to refill your sprayer or maybe don't want to right now. Yeah, that's it. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description. And you can check out the video in the entirety, news article stuff, and farmsimnews.com. Thanks to Yoast Modding, who made the pancake mods in testing. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released unless it has a release date. And if I didn't talk about something you want to know about, it simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. So asking, hey DJ, what happened to that? Nothing happened to it. Easy. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on all of the top stories that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well, guys, that is it. We made it through. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. Get subscribed if you're new. Join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure that notification bell's on as well. That way, you never miss the videos like this one here on the channel. That being said, just hope you have a great day, and we will see you later. So yeah, I know the news video was a little bit late today. Somebody woke up late for the 3rd week in a row. I don't know who it was.